Welcome to the January 2026 edition of ELEVATE21. A new year is here, and January is where the real momentum begins. This is about clarity, consistency, and putting the right tools to work early for you so you can build real traction throughout the year. So let's jump in. Okay, everybody, save the date. Launch 2026 is happening March 28th, our biggest kickoff event of the year. More details are coming, but trust me, you'll want to be there. Let's talk about the market. That's what we do every month, and I know it's kind of exciting because everyone's already looking ahead at what's maybe coming this spring.
Right.
I'm excited. You're excited. We don't know, but it seems like it could be heading in a good direction.
I think it is. Yeah. I think it is. You know, we always do recap the numbers for the previous month, and I think sometimes I'm a little vocal about like the too zoomed in view. If we look at just December 25 compared to December 24, it's like the weather changed. Yeah. We all literally froze in place and could not possibly do real estate because our feet wouldn't move. You know,
right.
And when you zoom it out to actually look at 2025 compared to 2024, you can get a greater picture on like where the market is actually going and what we can then expect for 2026, right? And with all that in mind, we saw like decent increases across the board. We had 4.6% increase in new listings. We had 1.7% increase pending sales, 2.4% increase in closed sales, and your median sales price was up as well. So all of these things are trending in a positive direction without being, 10+% jarring figures that signal maybe some uncertainty or instability in the market.
Sure.
And I think that's a really positive sign as we look forward into the next year. Like as long as we're staying even across the board in things that benefit both buyer side and seller side, and they're just incremental increases, we can say that seems like a solid, reliable market that I can plan to transact in the new year.
Sure. Yeah. So I've been talking to some of our agents, and sometimes it's weird. Like Duluth will be just on fire, and then Northfield will be like it's dead, right, or whatever. So, but I'm hearing a consistency across a number of offices that seems like they're starting to align a little bit more, in that they're hearing more people looking to move. But it's interesting because it's a certain segment of the market that's looking to move up. But they don't have the buyers to take theirs yet, right? So it's almost like working from the top down, if you will, on upper price range, willing to move, but we got to get more first time home buyers in so that those people then can move up, so that those get right. And that's why it's exciting to hear. I mean, at this point, it seems like they're just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what'll stick out of Washington, right? They're talking about everything, caps on credit card rates, and it sounds like it's pretty much dead now. But the transferable mortgage was floated out there for a little bit. 50-year mortgages were floated out there for a little bit. Just they're trying to do something, which, if at anything, that's exciting, right? And crossing aisles to do it. The cap on interest rates was something that. Was it Elizabeth Warren has been preaching for years and years and years. And then I was just watching a thing. She's like, all of a sudden Trump calls me. He's like, what's that thing you've been talking about? Let's try it. And she's like, what? Right. So they're trying to do something, which is exciting.
Right. It's good. It's good. I think right now is the time, like you're mentioning, to be getting all of those ducks in a row, because there are going to be people who are going to move up into every category, right? It's just getting the timing of those things to align. And so for the agents out there, making sure you're connecting with your clients and knowing what their objectives are. And for the buyers or sellers out there, make sure you're connecting with your agents so that they can advocate for you when the timing's right. Because I do think it's going to be one of those things where as soon as the moons align, so to speak, it's going to be go time. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Because it's going to happen. We just have to make sure everybody's goals line up and that we are all ready to actually transact when, the stars are aligned for that.
So ultimately what you're saying is, do you want to play catch up or do you want to grab more than your fair share of the pie?
Right. I love pie.
I love pie too. Let's talk about pie. It was just my birthday.
It was. Did you have pie?
People were like, "Do you want cake?" And I was like, "Do you have pie?" Anyway, so I mean, that's that. I know we don't want to be overly optimistic. We don't want to be over promising, but we're seeing a lot of things that are starting to lean in that direction of this could be good. The jobs report just came out and said, oops, we maybe overestimated how well jobs are doing. That can also pull down interest rates. And so there's a number of things, and it seems like we keep having this conversation about interest rates as the thing that will fix the whole market. But now we're hearing like sub 6. That's great, you guys. When I got my first house, Grandpa calls and goes, "What's your interest rate?" And it was like his first question, not congratulations.
No.
"What's your interest rate?" And I was like, "I think it's like 5.5." And he's like, "Don't ever pay it off. That's like free money."
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. So anyway, these are great. Get out there, educate your people. It sounds like people are starting to want to transact. Spring is not the time to connect with them.
Right.
Right now is the time to connect.
As I said, the dominoes are going to start falling quickly, and you want to make sure you're part of that lineup for sure.
Yes, because I promise you, they're all your past clients, the market out there, your future clients, they're already thinking about it. Right now, they're thinking about it, and they're going to start to think about like, well, who should we call? And statistically, I've said this before, 80% will work with the most recent agent that contacted them, regardless of how many times they, see you at the grocery store. It's the most recent person that contacts them. 80% will work with them.
Right. Well, stay in touch. Make sure it's happening. I say people they're ready to go. We say it's cold. They're thinking, I'm going to stay put, but it's not cold up here. And we're all daydreaming about as soon as the sun's out. Oh yeah. We're going to play ball. So make sure you're ready to play.
Let's do it. All right, 121 continues to be your hub for growth inside the Century 21 system. Whether you're diving into on-demand learning, attending live sessions, or sharpening your skills through targeted courses, 121 is where progress happens. If growth is your goal in 2026, this is where you start. All right, let's talk about I think we all see it coming. We all see this spring market that is like something big is coming.
Absolutely.
Right. And if you don't think you see it, then you probably are just ignoring it. But you guys, something big is coming. This could be the market that we've been hoping for the last couple of years. Is it going to be like the craziness of the 47 offers in one day? Probably not. But something big is coming. And so we should all just sit and wait until it happens and then go, oh, okay, I should start doing something.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Right. Oh.
Something big's coming. So Brian, when's the time to start working on it?
So last week would have been great. Last month, that would have been. 2026 is here. People, we see a flock of applications starting immediately. Yes. And what I've been talking to a lot of our realtors about is get back in front of your clients. I talked to so many that were, looking over the last couple of years, and maybe they weren't having the years that they were hoping for. And the reason was too many people are waiting. They're waiting for these rates to come down. Well, that's happening.
Yes.
Right? When you're comparing where a lot of clients today are getting approved in the 5s when it was in the 7s just a couple of years ago.
Right.
Opens a lot of doors for people. So what I always challenge, though, to answer that is that, get in contact with your clients as soon as possible. If 2026 is the potential year, it's time to start thinking about it. Because, if you're looking to buy in June and we always back up from there and say, hey, well, it might be 30 to 45 days of closing time plus a couple months of shopping plus pre-approval time. It's time right now.
Right. Right.
So we like to get those applications in as soon as possible, talk to them. Again, we don't have those big, scary commitments with most lenders. There's no upfront fees, no hard credit checks. But start figuring things out, because not only does it give you that peace of mind and comfort that we can go shopping, but also if there's an issue, we need to know about it now. We may have time to fix it before you actually find the dream home.
Yeah. And listen, I know we talk about tools and tech and all these great things that are really just to help make you more efficient in your job, right? But now's the time not just to be efficient, but to be effective. And that really goes back to the basics. picking up the phone, shooting somebody a text or giving them a call, sending out some flyers and saying, and preparing them. Everything that we're saying to you is what you can say to them. Hey, there's something big coming. And I know you've been in your home for a while and you've said before, I called you last year and you're like, yeah, I'm not going to move with these interest rates. Well, hey, things are looking different now. So how can you help prepare those clients of yours, right? Whether they're a past client, a current client, a future client, they're all your clients, all of them. Go get them.
Right.
So make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's, when we were at the Fuse conference recently and got to listen to Barry Habib again, a lot of people in the last couple of years have been wondering, where did the buyers go, right? And the important thing to remember is I truly think 2026 can be whatever year you want it to be. If you want to have a record year, get after it right now. Contact the clients. If you want to talk together about rates and markets and programs and see how we can tee them up for success, that's great. But what's been happening over the last 4 or 5 years is not that buyers went away. It's pent up demand. It's people that are like, we're waiting for something, waiting for an event. And a lot of people point to interest rates in the 5s were the event. On top of that, you still have new buyers aging into home buying every single year. So there is this massive pool, not only of your own clients, but other people out there that have been waiting for somebody to say, now is the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad that you just said waiting for the event. What if you were the event? Right? What if you were effective? And I mean, there's agents who were having their best years ever in the last couple of years. And really a lot of it is just education, picking up the phone, calling people, and then educating them. And so when we say we're staring down the barrel of what could be a really cool market, it's not saying, so just, sit around and wait and hopefully it's good for you too. Make it good for you, right? Don't let the market happen to you. You should happen to the market. You should be that force that gets out there and does great things because we want you to pick up the phone and call us and say, I did it. I started calling people and I got things to move and now I'm having the best year ever. And that's what's going to bring us joy is when you're saying, hey, look at what I was able to do. And we love living vicariously through you and experiencing that joy of bringing joy to so many buyers and sellers in the marketplace.
Absolutely.
Your February social media content is ready, guys. Every post is pre-designed, branded, and built to help you stay visible without overthinking it. Download it, customize it, post it, keep yourself top of mind. The 2026 Q1 social drop is officially live. You're going to find customizable, ready-to-post pieces of content. This is your plug-and-play content strategy for Q1. Copy, customize, post, and repeat. This is one of the most exciting updates we rolled out, you guys. Canva Enterprise is officially here for all our Century 21 Atwood agents. You can now create professional on-brand marketing in minutes with powerful tools that are easy to use. With Canva Enterprise, you have powerful design capabilities made simple, quick access to brand-compliant templates and tools trusted by leading brands worldwide. This platform is designed to help you work smarter, not harder, while keeping everything on brand. One of the standout features is the Anywhere app. You can pull listing data, agent information, and office details directly into your designs. Drag and drop style. You guys, this is awesome. That means it's less manual work and faster asset creation. With Canva Enterprise, you now have access to company and national folders, premium stock photos and videos, enhanced design elements, magic resize, background remover, animated graphics, increased storage, and so much more. Everything you need in one place. There's brand kits and templates making staying on brand effortless. Logos, fonts, colors, templates, ready, loaded, so you can focus on creating content instead of worrying about compliance. Here's what to expect as you get started. There are going to be Canva-led learning sessions to walk you through this platform. Additional resources inside the learning platform, and once you're logged in, you're ready to create immediately. This tool is built to save time and elevate your brand. As soon as you log in, you're ready to go. New listings, social posts, print materials, emails, it's all faster, cleaner, and more professional with Canva Enterprise. For our fine home and estates agents, the FHE social playbook and templates are now available in Canva Enterprise. These assets help you showcase luxury listings with polish, intention, and consistency, making it easier to elevate your digital presence and stand out in the luxury space.
Let's take a moment to recognize our anniversaries. These agents continue to show up, serve their clients, and strengthen the Atwood brand year after year. Thank you for your dedication and your commitment. Craig, Kim, Scott, Tim, Leslie, Keaton, Candy, Katie, Richie, Kelly, Vistad, Ken, Chad, Jeffrey, and Crystal. Hey, client love is the foundation of everything we do. These testimonials represent trust earned and relationships built. And they're a reminder that the work you do matters. So here's one for Kristen Fox in our Mankato office. Kristen Fox listened to the details of my wants and needs, formed a plan, and we were off. She was available, not a 2 to 3 hour wait or next day response. She was quick to respond and had the answers. Her professionalism and dedication to the sell remained high level along with her team at Century 21 Atwood. She was a pleasure to work with and would recommend her to friends and family. From Lori in Janesville, Minnesota. Here's one for Jane Hansen in our Albert Lee office. Jane was excellent. She knew what needed to be done in the home and who to get in contact to get it done. Jane made the whole sale easy from beginning to end. I highly recommend her. From Edward in Albert Lee, Minnesota. And here's one for Laura Brecky in our Superior office. Laura was thoughtful and intuitive while discussing appropriate listings. She was a trooper while we slogged through backcountry land. From Mitchell and Lynette in Iron River, Wisconsin. January is where momentum begins, and you now have the tools, content, and clarity to make 2026 a standout year. Stay consistent, stay focused, stay relentless, and we'll see you next month on Elevate 21.